I knew this girl who she grew up in a bad home life. She dated bad men. She never believed in herself. Hell, honestly, she never even liked herself. She thought that she was basically a piece of garbage. So, no surprise, her life reflected that belief right back to her. And she was one of those people where not much ever seemed to go well for her. Her parents criticized her, and she said that they never understood her. But the weird thing was that even her friends were critical of her for the same things and all the issues that they said she had. So she developed this belief that no one understood her. They all said she was too sensitive and she took criticism too personally, and that she should believe in herself, and that she had to somehow just get her life together. And because no one understood her, she prayed. She prayed for help to figure out what to do. She prayed for help figuring out her purpose or why she's alive. What is the grand scheme for all this? She prayed, and she didn't understand how everyone else seemed so happy. She prayed that she could be as happy as these people who apparently didn't have the same worries and the same stresses that she did. She didn't understand why they didn't think life was so meaningless like she did. It seemed to be a struggle that only she had. Because if her friends don't even understand her, her family doesn't understand her, she doesn't even understand herself. So she said, screw it, I'm done with people. I'm done with humans. Now it was around this time that she got into the habit of moving. The first time she got in a fight with her parents, she stayed at a friend's house. The next time, she slept in her car. The 10th time, she ran away. And she got into this habit of living the gypsy nomadic life. And she would just move somewhere new every time something wasn't going well at home or within her. After one bad fight with her parents, she ended up just moving to Spain on a one-way plane ticket. She backpacked around, she drank beer with people in the warm summer air. But after a year or 2 years, she started dating a new guy and she started noticing the same problems in her life. What am I doing? What's the point of all this? Where am I going? Why bother? So when all of that didn't work out, when this big move didn't provide any solutions to the big questions, and that relationship went sour, this time she left again. And she did this for year after year after year, until sometime in her mid-30s she realized it wasn't working. You see, she always thought that somewhere out there was the solution to somewhere in here, in her. But eventually, there was nowhere left for her to even run. The thing is, you can't run away from yourself. You can't escape your own soul. The day you begin to realize that your soul, your fear, is exactly where you need to turn, is the day you understand. And you won't have to look, you won't have to search, you won't have to run away from anything. That is when you will have become the kind of person you no longer need to run away from.